We just flew from Lisbon to Madrid on EasyJet, and we didn't die.
We want to let you guys know what the experience was like as a whole and what you should think about before booking EasyJet and flying a budget airline. EasyJet is extremely serious with the bags. Before coming on this flight, I looked online and it was about 40 euros total for 2 bags to get them checked in. And I decided rather than coming to the airport and risking it, if they catch us and see, okay, these bags are too big, they can potentially charge us 47 euro each. See you in Madrid. Bye bag. Bye bag. Now we only got these 2 little bags to carry. I'm happy about that.
Me too. They were so heavy.
For EasyJet, definitely recommend if you're thinking that you might get caught with the large bag, just get it checked in ahead of time. Like pay for it ahead of time. That way you can come here and not have any headaches or worries.
Yeah, they're very strict about it. We saw them check one girl. Her bag was just the right size, except her wheels were over the size, and she was like, "Nope, you have to check it."
All right, well, we'll show you guys what it's like actually flying EasyJet when we get on.
EasyJet is one of those really cheap airlines that they have in Europe, and a lot of people question whether or not it's good to fly that airline because it's so cheap. They have a lot of restrictions around baggage. So we wanted to let you know what we did with our bags, which was still cheaper than any other flight that we had so far.
We just decided to just go for it, bite the bullet, and pay the 44 euro for some peace of mind. And it was 100% worth it. And the lady said that if we were to come in with our bags, they would have ended up checking the bags and charging us the 47 euro. So it turns out that we made the right decision. Okay, that's awesome. That's EasyJet right there. Obviously it's raining, because why wouldn't it be?
It's always raining in Europe. They had us wait in this line inside for like 20 minutes, and we didn't really know what was going on, but we're finally going onto the plane, and there's sun showers, but at least it's not like storming, right? Oh no, the camera's getting wet.
This video is sponsored by Hardjet, EasyJet's competitor. Budget airlines aren't bad if you're just prepared in terms of luggage and expectations. So like, our expectations are pretty low, obviously. Like, we're not gonna have luxurious seats or a lot of leg room, or we're gonna be able to bring on another carry-on besides this one backpack with these. If you set your expectations properly and you know that it's a budget airline and know what to expect, then you'll be fine.
Wait, we're the last ones on the plane. I don't know how that happened.
We're 9F and 9E, Rithi.
Alright, cool. What's up? We made it on the flight. There's not a lot of leg room. For him, or at least. I have some.
For me, there's barely any.
Because I got little legs.
But there's enough room for my laptop, which means I get to do work on the plane.
Me too.
I have to work like a little person. I'm not like really scrunched over. But it'll work, it'll work.
That was a really quick flight, and it was at least moving up for both of us to sleep.
And I had a little bit of time to do some work. So if you're able to sleep, work, and feel slightly comfortable, then I call that a win. It'll definitely be a win if our bags didn't get lost. So let's see now. One more thing, when you're booking your tickets for EasyJet, there's an option to pay to sit next to one another. Because we're 2 people, usually that's not that big of a deal, and we can like argue for it, or when we like get the automatic assigned seatings, we end up getting seats next to each other anyway. But maybe for a bigger group, if you're like traveling with a group of 5 or more and you definitely want to sit next to one another, it might be worth it. I think it was like 7 euro. The option was for us to pick seats each, but we decided that wasn't worth it, and if we don't sit next to each other for a couple hours, it's not that big of a deal. We literally spend every second with one another. we'll be in love. So, yeah, I mean, it's totally up to you, just depending on what you want to do. I see our bags. I got our bags.
Both of our bags, they look so little from far away.
Oh my god. Overall, a win. We got our bags, we made it here safely, and not too bad of a flight.
Worth it if you're pretty low maintenance.
All right, now we're gonna enjoy Madrid.
Bye.